So we joined MrBeast 1000 player Minecraft Civilization event. Crazy. I'm so excited. The video has just dropped. Let's freaking watch it together. It's going to be the video of the year. I'm so freaking excited. Let's see if I made the cut, baby. And then afterwards, I've got so much juicy gossip to tell you about what exactly went down behind the scenes of this video. Because honestly, it was crazy. A whole week of filming, and I have no regrets. There's so much to go over and tell you about. Let's go, baby.
I gathered 1,000 players to simulate civilization in the largest social experiment ever held between boys and girls. And whichever civilization is the last one standing will split $50,000 in cash.
Okay.
Server, teleport them to their side.
Let's go! Boys, lock in.
I'm just going to say straight off the bat, down with the boys. Down with the boys. Down with the boys. Okay, I'm just saying straight up. We're on the girls team here. If you're in this chat, if you're watching this right now, you're on the girls team. You're on the girls team now. Down with the boys. This is Viva La Revolt. Down with the boys. Thank you very much. Hashtag down with the boys. Like, I love you. You know, I don't care what gender you are. Down with the boys. You know, if you're a girl's girl, if you're a girl's boy, if you're a boy, I don't care. It's down with the boys. You're on our team now. We're gonna win this. We're gonna win this.
Guys, come look at this area.
It's so pretty.
Yeah. Now let's not die in the first 5 seconds.
Down with the boys.
Go for the mountains. There's quite a bit of diamonds around that area.
And none of these players know it yet. But the story that ended up unfolding was truly unlike anything I could have ever imagined.
Okay.
On day 1, players started gathering resources, but soon found out surviving here wouldn't be easy.
Here's the real tea. You made it to a MrBeast video? Yeah, baby. Here's the real tea. Over like a week of filming, day 0 was a fucking mess. And we had to restart all over again and redo day 1. So we ended up like, it was craziness. It was craziness. Everyone was dying. Day 0, you couldn't plant food. You couldn't grow food and there was no mobs and everyone was dying and it was frantic. And I was watching girls drop like flies, and it was mental. Anyway, day 1, it went great. 500 girls versus 500 boys. Let's fucking go, baby.
Oh, girl died.
Oh, no, come on.
Oh, what? Boys died?
And just like in real life, once you die, you're dead forever.
Oh, no.
I've been shot.
Yeah, I'm trying to find food. I have like 2.5 hunger bars.
Thank you,
But
Toe.
for now, food was a huge concern.
Did they not playtest the server? I have no idea. There were so many delays. The team worked incredibly hard on this. The mods did a fantastic job. MrBeast, stunning. Ish helped out. You may know Ish. He did the 1,000 player Minecraft Civilization event. Amazing video. 10 out of 10. Cinematic masterpiece on YouTube. We watched that a couple of weeks ago. Ish helped out very heavily on this video. Ish, fair play to you. You and the team and the mods, stunning. Well done. And they handled everything with such, you know, professionalism and decorum. I'm so fucking excited.
So players quickly set up farms near rivers and
Down with the
naturally started
boys.
forming small groups.
There we go. That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. Oh, great. There we go. We're in business.
At least on the boys' side. Because instantly, I noticed the girls' civilization was completely different. The girls didn't waste any time at all and instantly created a giant alliance. The United Girls Federation, or the
No.
UGF.
I'm Lego,
No.
also known as R.
No. I already have beef. Oh my god.
And
I already
I
have
am
beef.
the overall leader of the United Girls Federation.
I was honestly shocked at how fast the girls were making progress. They had roles for every
Oh my
member,
God, you can
chain
see
of
my little
command,
house.
and a leader controlling it all. Meanwhile, on the boys' side,
Boys go to college to get more knowledge. Girls go to Jupiter to get more stupider.
led by Lingolini, this group of boys
Oh,
had decided to
Lingolini.
create a university.
We love Lingolini. We love Lingolini. What a fucking legend. So, the girls' side, if you didn't know, I was on the girls' team, obviously. The girls' side, the UGF was formed before the server went live. The UGF was Obviously, I was on the girls team. The UGF was not my friend. The UGF, they self-assigned themselves leaders and held an unfair election before servers started and before all the girls had made it into any kind of server, right? Like communications. So before they had selected the 500, before everyone even got the invite, before they had even invited 500 girls, the UGF had already been formed and the leaders selected. And being one of the later people to be invited, I had beef. Okay, I had beef.
All boys university. About a third of our group right now is out looking for resources so we can, armor up our group.
The girls were organized and the boys were not. They were just trying to upgrade their gear to keep up with the girls' alliance. And there was already a lot of tension between the two sides, which my friend Ish quickly noticed.
My husband's on the other side, and I don't trust him.
If it comes down to it, would you kill your husband for money?
Oh, 100%. Are you kidding me?
The world was split down the middle by a giant wall, which kept the two sides separate, at least for now. But as day one came to a close, a player was wandering on the beach, planning to play the event just to have fun with her friends.
Who is that?
But she saw something.
Oh,
She's coming over?
there was a group of people that were always at the wall. So it was two huge islands, like two semicircles with a giant wall between us. So we couldn't cross over until the wall came down. But we didn't know when the wall was going to come down. We just knew it's 500 guards on one side, 500 boys on the other. And at some point, the wall may or may not come down. Beyond that, we had no idea what was going to happen. Other than you have to survive to the end, and the team that survives to the end wins the prize money.
She's coming over. Hello!
Hi! Hello, Jaw Unleashed.
Little did anyone know, this would end up being one of the most important moments of the entire event.
Ooh.
The rules were simple. Only the team with the most players alive at the end of day 7 would split the $50,000 in cash.
There you go.
So peace was an absolutely crazy idea.
I don't really want to kill you. I think that we should actually work together if possible. Do you
Form
have
an
any plans over
alliance.
there right now?
Romeo and Juliet. Proper star-crossed lovers moment.
Apart from living a peaceful life, nothing else really. It's just me and Rusty, so.
Okay, I see. So you know how Jimmy is saying that, we have to fight each other?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. I don't think we should do that. I've heard a lot of talk with the boys over here as well. I don't know how many are into the idea of peace, but I think that we should try.
We can try. The girls are a little violent right now, but we can try.
I mean, I don't know how that would go with Jimmy.
So, I mean, who cares?
No, you
Yeah,
know
who
what?
cares what Jimmy says?
We make the rules. We're the people here.
We make the rules. Jimmy, you hear that? We make the rules. We're gonna make peace.
I mean, Ish, you're the Civilization guy. What do you think?
This will be very interesting. I guess they're going to need to get players on their side. And thankfully, they already had a close friend.
Triple Lion.
Yo, Jaw, Narnia, how's it going?
Oh, hi.
The leader of
Good time to hydrate. Oh boy. So, they're already introducing some key characters here, right? Triple Lion was what we considered to be kind of one of the spokespeople for the boys. And there was a lot of girls that had ins with the boys because we had a girls' Discord server and the boys had a boys' Discord server. And we also had a shared server with MrBeast. So, obviously, people were infiltrating the other teams' Discord servers to find out the tea and to make alliances and gossip and, find out were the boys going to try to kill the girls, etc., etc. Anyway, Triple Lion was a name that came up a lot. And there was a lot of talk of Triple wants peace, Triple wants war. So I'm really interested to see what the heck happened on the boys' side.
the largest group on the boys' side, Triple Lion. And he represented the boys next door. These three players agreed to join forces to figure out a way to change the rules and create peace. But as they would find out, not everyone saw it that way.
I need your help. $50,000 is on.
No. Oh my. No.
the line, and you only get $100.
It's not much.
And the only way that we're going to get that money up, I know it sounds kind of bad, but is by killing people.
Okay, I like that idea.
So, as day 2 began, Triple Lion set out to make alliances with the smaller nations and spread the message.
Back to work.
Back to the mines, back to the mines.
We're building great empire right here.
I can't believe that.
We're the largest
I can't believe. Oh my.
faction. I'm leader. We've got Dowden as our leader here. We've got a lot of hardworking people, as you can see.
It's unethical, but it's very logical. So it's 50 grand. Let's say all 500 girls on the team win and, you know, the boys lose. That means you do only get $100 of the prize pool of the 50 grand, right? So how do you get more money? Well, you kill some of the girls. And what did Foxily and Avoma do? Yeah, they definitely killed some of their own teammates. Holy, I can't believe that.
What are your ultimate goals, boys next door?
Ultimately, we want to ally every single team. We want to ally all the boys. We want to ally all the girls. And we want to find another way to end this thing besides violence. I think that's our #1 goal right now.
Really?
The boys next door were building a massive castle and making alliances with all the smaller groups on the.
Well, here's the tea, right? There was suspicion of people. Definitely, Dorinda, please do that. Please, absolutely, please do that. There was suspicion of Avoma or Foxily being paid by the other team. So Foxily definitely, spoilers, she went and killed a bunch of girls, right? Foxily went and murdered some girls. A lot of girls died, by the way. Spoilers, a lot of girls died very quickly. People were saying that Foxily was being paid $25 per kill she got. And there was suspicion that other girls were offered the same deal by the boys, that if they killed other girls, they'd be guaranteed $25 per kill. But here's the thing, right? If someone offered that to me, how do you even know they're going to follow through with that? And like, what's the point? I mean, if you get 4 kills, you've made up your prize pool. Like the base money you could get. I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy deal. It's sabotaging the girls' team like that.
Boy.
Holy.
We don't necessarily need to end this in a barbaric way. We don't need to go to war. We don't need
Peace.
to, you know, violently
We love peace.
fight them.
Okay. I can support that.
Yeah,
It's good to see
Lincolini.
that we have the same ideas on this topic.
But there was one team that Triple Lion couldn't make an alliance with.
What's this?
We are the veterans. We are the group of the strongest players on the server, and we're working to do some crazy things here.
Oh no.
It's amazing.
When it came to the idea of peace, the talks didn't go so well.
We can find some reasonable conclusion to this event that doesn't involve us just slaughtering them, or them slaughtering us, for that matter.
The assumption there that the boys would absolutely slaughter us is so fucking rude. Can I just say how misogynistic it is that everyone kind of assumes that the boys would absolutely slaughter the girls? Can I just point out how messed up that is?
Oh, why we want to team with the
Girls can be good at Minecraft too. I'm just gonna say girls can be good at Minecraft too.
girls in the first place? I mean, it all comes down to who has more numbers at the end, right? And I don't think we're getting a lot of value out of it. But that's my personal stance. It depends on what my team thinks.
It's incredibly sexist.
It might count to conflict, we'll have to see.
Hopefully it doesn't.
The veterans were a group of the 50 best PvPers on the boys. Their goal was to prepare for a war with the girls and stop anyone who got in their way. So if the girls were attacked, who would protect them?
No, before we get onto the girls' military corp, I'm just kind of wondering how many people just try to dig a hole and hide for 7 days. There was a lot of speculation of what if we do that. But what they could do is there is a mod or something that they can put on, so it will highlight you if you are in range of somebody. So if someone came in, let's say you dug a hole and you hid in a hole for 7 days, and the wall comes down and the boys come and charge and you're hid in a hole, the boys would see you glowing through the map. Like, you'd have an outline glowing showing where you are because you're hiding.
Vidian Theo done sub for Forex 8
Thank you so much for the
months.
resub. How are you?
Hello, Patry.
Welcome.
Been a
Hello,
while.
hello. I can see the boys' bias for physical activities, but gaming is nothing of the sort. So yeah, that's kind of a dumb fallacy to fall into. There was also the tactic of logging in for the first day to secure your position on the server, because it was first come first serve, right? If you couldn't connect to the server, too bad, so sad, you didn't make the cut, right? So you had to be there on day one, otherwise you weren't going to be part of the server at all, part of the video. From then on, you had to log in a certain amount of time. They talked about implementing it, but they never had to do it in the end. And then on the last day, you had to be there on the last day, and there was a cutoff point where if you didn't log in after the first half hour on the last day and then stay online until the day ends, then you don't make the cut, you know? And that's just how they did it to kind of ensure that people weren't taking advantage to try and win the money, you know? Now I just take the highlight thing as a challenge to dig deeper. The Girls Military Corps. Oh my god, here we go.
This is the Girls Military Corps. We are the guardian angels of all the girls.
The GMC was a part of the Girls Alliance, and I was honestly impressed at just how organized they were.
We've been training them. They've been training incredibly hard, like 6 hours a day, sitting in training and getting as good as we can.
Wow, interesting.
You have the perfect voice to lead it. So you're gonna outmaneuver the boys.
It's Zavi! You know Zavi? Zavi is so lovely. I met Zavi playing on the server. She's so lovely. There's so many lovely girls I met. I'll point them out as we go through, because there was a lot of streamers and content creators in this that are all so lovely.
On the girls' side, they already had their own newspaper, and the UGF had created a United Nations-style building and held a meeting with all of the smaller nations that formed the alliance.
If it concerns UGF, you know the 4 main people to go to about it. If it is a building concern, it will come from Lexi or Flower. Please do not take executive orders from anybody besides those people. You know your build team, you know your leaders.
The meeting was run by one of the higher-ups in the UGF, and while some were curious why the leader herself, Lego Friend, wasn't attending, overall the girls seemed off to a great start. Meanwhile, let's check in on the boys.
Is that a casino?
Oh my gosh, it actually is.
All right, get your bets in, get your bets in.
Red.
Black.
Here we go.
Come on, black, come on, black, come on, black. Stop, no. Stop.
They had a
no.
casino!
No!
No!
That's red.
No!
I win your skin.
What? There were also some players who were a bit more wholesome.
I think that was the mods, Ish and Theo, playing in the boys' casino. I wish we had a casino. No one on the girls' team built a casino. That's crazy.
So, you're literally creating the arts in this civilization.
Create? Oh, I don't know about that. Surely there's plenty more artistic talent out here. I mean...
It turns out his concerts were quite popular.
Oh, thank you.
As day 2 progressed, more players would die, mostly to fall damage, and huge civilizations were...
A lot of girls died to fall damage. Anytime there was a death, it'd be announced in chat and you'd hear this thunder boom throughout the server. And, you know, we had no access to the boys' chat, only to the girls' chat. So whenever a girl would die, all the girls would be like, no, girl down, girl down. Whenever a boy would die, what was it they would say? We would say, dog down, and we would cheer and go mental because another boy down is another closer to winning. So we're at 450 girls to 465 boys.
We're starting to form on both sides. The thing is, neither team knew how many players were alive on either side, so no group wanted their nation to be behind if the wall dropped. But if that happened, Jaw and Narnia wanted peace.
If you see a boy die, chat, I need you to all caps spam dog down. Dog down. Okay? It's the rules. It's what we have to do.
We could get all of the major leaders on board with
You're part of the girls' team now. You have to represent with dog down.
the idea of peace, that we could actually live in harmony. And I think that is a real possibility that could happen.
So they came up with a plan. With Jaw already knowing most of the leaders on the boys, it was up to Narnia to go out and make contact
Dog
with the
down.
The unfortunate thing of all of my friends are on the boys' side. It should be fine. It should be fine.
Aww.
After many detours, she found who she was looking for.
Hello. Are any of your leaders here?
They went that way. Yeah, I think so.
Sorry. Thank you. Hi. Are we looking for leaders of this area? Question mark?
Hi, that'd be me.
Hi. So, I have some big main contacts in the...
I'm just gonna say, Lego seemed like a nice person, right? No hate, no shade, but she self-elected herself before all the girls joined. So, in my eyes, she was not my leader. I'm just gonna say that now.
The boys area that are looking to meet some leaders from this side about peace treaty.
The UGF then put out a call to all the big leaders on the girls. The boys wanted to meet.
Dowdens, are we heading out?
Yeah, we're going now. This will be interesting.
All UGF representatives, please follow me. We are moving.
See, I obviously know what the girls said. I know where the girls stood on the whole thing of the boys want peace. But I want to know what happened on the boys' side. Like, did they actually genuinely want peace? Or was this all a fucking ploy? I need to know. Oh, here we go.
Get the show on the road. The leaders are here.
Who'd like to start us off?
All of the UGF leaders, Coraline, and the big leaders on the boys was in attendance. But there was one leader we haven't introduced yet, and his name is Eric, leader of the nation of just himself.
Eric, go away. This is the private meeting.
What do you mean, go away?
Eric, I swear to God.
I have a peace plan, dude. Shouldn't that be
We'll be going.
Eric's entire goal during this event was to barge himself into every big meeting. That way he got screen time. And surprisingly,
You know what?
it
Fair play to him.
actually worked. Congrats, Eric. Anyways, the leaders were about to debate if this peace idea was even possible.
Everyone, we are here today to discuss the possibility.
I'm pretty sure Swedish flag Eric built an IKEA or like a Swedish flag building, if I remember correctly, directly behind the wall. So at some point during this scene, you may actually see it on the boys' side of the island, on like the beach on the shore, because whenever I was at the wall, I'd see this giant freaking Swedish flag. You gotta see it. You'll see.
Between the boys and the girls.
Whoa.
Kind of embarrassing.
We are building a
Oh, it's
bridge
not there
of
yet.
peace between
Unless it's
both
just out
the
of shot
boy
at the top.
island and the girl island. Many of the leaders over here on the boys' side are in fact 100% on board with this peaceful venture.
Interesting.
And we would like to confirm that today with the girls on this opportunity.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Okay.
God, bro. Wait,
If I may ask. In general, it would be lovely if there were to be peace. However, how can we be assured that you want peace? There are those among you who do not want this.
Does that mean we shouldn't try?
We have noticed one group that doesn't seem to want peace, and that's the veterans.
How can we be assured that this is not just your way of trying to get us to lower guard?
But how do we know that we can trust you?
Yeah, the same could be said for you girls as well.
You gotta have faith.
To know. Conflict is inevitable.
Oh my God.
As much as I hate to admit it, that there is no scenario where there is zero fighting. I want you all to be prepared. But I also want you to know that not all of us want to fight.
If you were to wait until the borders went down to attempt any relations, we wouldn't be able to prevent anybody from going in to attack immediately and come down. I think this is the best way of going about it.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I agree.
At the end of the day, it's a test of trust.
After the meeting, not everyone had the same opinions.
I think that meeting, I don't think there was a lot of points, I'm not gonna lie.
The meeting itself, it was interesting. People are overly naive. There's going to be conflict. Bridge of Peace is an easy target for any group who wants war.
It seemed like some conflict was going to be inevitable, and then someone made the first move.
No. It's his first kill. It's his first kill.
Oh my God, I did it.
What happened? Oh, wait, what?
Dog down. Dog down.
Avoma, what happened?
Dog down, baby.
Prize money, you know, it's calling my name. I needed to, you know, get that money up.
Dog down. No. No. Oh man.
Wait a second. What did you just do?
Zip it, zip it. I have a friend on the girls' team who's doing the exact same. This is the start of something that's never gonna end.
No, this was tragic.
Avoma is the only person I can trust in here.
Oh my gosh. Avoma was now enemy number 1 for the boys. And Fox...
Doesn't it say who killed them? It does. So let's say you killed someone with a sword. It would say Avoma. In fact, I think Avoma killed that guy with an axe. It would say Avoma killed so-and-so with an axe. Or it axed so-and-so to death. So it would tell you exactly who did it. Unless you used a trap and lured them into a trap and the trap killed them. Then it would say, like, you know, so-and-so died by fall damage, by falling to their death. So it would tell you if you hit them with a sword and they died by fall damage, you would still get the kill. So everyone knew Avoma and Foxley just freaking murdered their own teammates.
Foxley was
Everyone
enemy
knew.
number 1 for the girls. And both sides have no idea they're working together. But Avoma had murdered someone, so he had to be brought to justice.
So as soon as day 3 started, Lingulini, who had built his university, had an announcement. Avoma needed to be brought to trial.
Meanwhile, with Jaw and Narnia, they had been gathering workers to help them build a bridge of peace, and since they always met on a group of boats attached to each other, they finally came up with a name, Raft City.
Let's go!
The wall could drop at any moment, so to get more people on their side, Narnia needed to make more alliances on the girl side. But the job wouldn't be easy. The UGF was made of many smaller groups. One even had created a tavern called the Tipsy Elephants.
The Tipsy Elephants were fucking delightful. I'm just gonna say, Tipsy Elephants girls, lovely, lovely ladies.
And another called Saluna were pretending to be witches. It's official. The women have gone crazy.
You guys need diamond armor? I've got a full set.
Whoa, yes, that would be great.
Split it between you guys.
But along her way, she would meet a faction that had a completely different strategy.
Do you want to come with us? We were building alliances if you want to join. We're going down here for a meeting if you want to come.
Sure.
Led by Hobi Kage, this group of girls were planning to build a network of underground tunnels and traps to keep themselves safe from the boys.
We've decided to join.
Okay, here's where it starts to get really, really, really annoying. Okay? Here's where it starts to get really, really, really annoying. Because. Oh, my goodness. Because. The UGF and the GMC were working together. And they had this whole thing about let's go for peace and protect the girls. Let's just be defensive. We don't have the skill or the power for fighting the boys head on. Let's let them come to us and we're going to build a giant fortress. And so Hobi Kage, Lego Fiend, Lego Friend, and Coraline, their whole thing was focusing on building this giant fortress to protect all the girls. And no traps, like we're not going to do traps until last minute, like we're going to defend all the girls stick together, until it turned out that several of these girls had secretly made a bunch of traps, and we lost a lot of girls to like traps and, you know, accidental deaths. And once you die, you get immediately kicked from the Minecraft server and the Discord server. So you have no way to communicate with people how you died, where the trap was, what the fuck happened. So they were placing friendly fire traps. And I have no proof, but I strongly suspect they aren't directly responsible for a lot of the girls dying, because they placed all these traps, they hid them, didn't tell anyone, and girls kept dying. And I know this because when I was exploring and meeting people and making alliances myself, I met a girl who had played literally like no Minecraft. She was brand new to Minecraft. She didn't really know what she was doing. She was very happy to show me her little cave house that she had built, and she said she was afraid to come out of her own little cave because some girl had made a bunch of traps right outside her house. Now, who was that girl that made those traps? Only the leader of the military corporation, Coraline. And I said, that's crazy, because she wants to protect all these girls, and she's made a bunch of traps, not told anyone, and you've witnessed your friend like fall into it. Like, that is crazy to me. It was crazy. There was so much friendly fire. So I had beef with these leaders, these people that self-appointed themselves, and they placed all these traps and they did all these things. It was craziness. It was craziness.
Join forces and make tunnels to get to each other. People start taking us seriously, and they will start taking Hobie seriously as a leader.
There's no time for election.
While her peace talks seemed to be going well, the boys' side was anything but peaceful.
As they were setting up the trial to potentially execute Avoma, a player named Mateo had killed someone in cold blood to take their resources.
You're dead to me.
Damn. Dog down, dog down.
But what Avoma realized, he and Mateo needed to meet.
Oh my god, it's the guy, it's the guy. No way.
No, we held elections, but the elections for these leadership positions happened before people even joined. Hi, welcome, Bibio. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Join me in a dog down. Dog down. Yes, welcome. We're watching MrBeast's latest video, 1,000 players simulate Civilization boys versus girls. Video that I helped join. I was part of the girls team, obviously. So anytime a boy dies, you have to chant dog down in the chat with me. Because dog down, we need those boys to die to win. Welcome. If you're in the chat, you're part of the girls team. I hope you enjoy your time here. It's good to see you. I'm expecting there to be a part of this story arc. I'm expecting there to be a part of this story arc where Petri leads a tree revolt against the corrupt girls' government. Also, dog down. Wow, we will see, Turtle Dove. We will see.
We just stumble across each other like that. That's crazy.
Bro, yeah, I was finna just pull up to the trial, bro, see what happens. I'm not gonna lie.
What do you want to do then?
I don't know. What do you want to do? You want to go slime more people or what? I don't know.
Yes.
Avoma and Mateo then went to see if there were any unsuspecting players nearby.
So, Dennis, are you alone in this world or what?
Oh no.
I'm part of Boys Next Door though. I'm part of those guys.
Are you leaking our coordinates right now?
No, I'm not gonna leak your coordinates or anything.
Oh, there's people coming in a boat.
Oh.
Oh no. So hide down here.
Dennis, did you leak our location?
No, honestly, I did not.
I don't know.
I only came down here because I wanted to get iron.
Thank you, Bibio. Thank you,
If
thank
you want to
you.
get iron, keep digging down.
Oh, another feather. Shift.
No. Oh.
Promise you didn't leak the cords?
Promise.
They're gonna kill him.
Oh. No. Oh my god.
No.
Oh my god.
Did he get out? Did he escape?
He's too clueless.
Oh, shh. Dog down, baby. Dog down.
Okay.
I like to, play with my victims. Like the Bay Harbor Butcher.
That's messed up, man. Yippee! Dog down.
Me.
But... No! No!
Can't escape this, Mateo. This was my plan all along.
Dog
Oh,
down.
Avoma just took down Mateo.
Oh!
Dog down.
Avoma had killed Mateo to try and convince the boys that he was actually a good guy.
I killed him so it made it look like I was like trying to, be a hero.
Such a good plan.
But he still felt
Dog
somewhat
down.
on his own.
Like,
Dog
I literally,
down.
bro, I can't trust anyone. I can't trust anyone. I don't know if people like me or want me dead at this point.
They want you dead,
Yeah, I
baby.
trust Elle definitely.
They want you dead.
Avoma needed to make his way there, but just nearby, I noticed another group that had a completely different goal in the event. Why they cut a hole in the mountain?
We are the Mole Men. Our whole purpose in life is to take out Y120.
Why 120 in specific?
I don't know where we started, and it just kind of stuck.
But back to Avoma,
Damn,
he eventually
that's
met up
crazy.
with El Deathly.
Based.
You did kill Mateo. I think you did a good deed. I mean, I'll support you. We can definitely represent you at the trial. We'll get you some good lawyers.
Interesting.
Oh, thank you. That
You
would
like
be
those
perfect,
guys?
yeah.
What-
We should be heading out though. It's starting soon. Get ready.
Okay,
You like the mole guys? I like the mole guys. You know what? That is kind of base. I respect that. I wish I had that much charisma to think of something like that. That's pretty damn cool.
I'm not letting him die, no matter the cost.
Avoma is on trial right now.
They had a plan, they stuck to it.
The judge on duty today. Who is your defense counsel?
I'll definitely. Right there.
Where do we have the prosecution at? Who's?
I'm the prosecution.
So with everything in mind, we can now begin our trial.
Avoma here is being accused of 2 counts of manslaughter, one of which is being pardoned because they kind of executed a war criminal.
So first off, we're gonna ask, okay, so defense, how do you plead and what is your overall statements on this?
Oh my god, is that Perry?
Listen, for all of the event, I've just been roaming around, checking out civilizations, not causing any trouble.
Yeah, they obviously haven't worked out that he is the war criminal. They think he's just, you know, handing out injustice left, right, and center. As for Avoma, they need to just dig a pit and put Avoma in it, then use him like a gladiatorial pit. I think the boys had a gladiator pit. I genuinely think they had. There was a rumor on the girls' side that the boys had a gladiator pit and they were using a gladiator. So, I mean, time will tell. Maybe they are going to throw him at a gladiator pit because I want to see that because we did not have anything like that on the girls' side.
But I go to this one guy and we start talking. We start just, you know, like general people do. While I had my inventory open, he decided to axe crit me. So I immediately ran away. I was left with no choice other than to do self-defense. And the second that he started attacking that guy, I took it into my own hands and immediately tried to kill him. But obviously with him running away, I couldn't immediately kill him, but I did my best.
I think that we should all be thankful that he got rid of a war criminal.
With that being said, I believe Avoma is innocent. Avoma here is acquitted of all charges and is free to leave.
And they celebrate. Little do they know. As for Avoma, he was innocent, a free man, but instead of laying low, he instantly got to work.
Oh, beautiful.
Avoma is planning
That's
seemingly
crazy.
a massive trap. He has bad intentions against his own team, it seems like.
That is crazy.
After the trial, Narnia and Jaw summoned the leaders to Raft City to discuss what had happened. But the girls noticed that Lego Friend, once again, was not able to attend, having hundreds of people all but.
How long was this going on for? This was a week. It was genuinely, I would come home from work, I would log on, and I would play until like 2 in the morning. And I did that every day for a week. Because it started at like 7, 8 p.m. UK time, and we'd play for like several hours. So a lot happened. A lot happened. So I'm shocked that they managed to get all of the story into just 50 minutes. We're 20 minutes in, and there's still so much to go over what happened. It's a lot of time. Yeah, it was a lot of time.
Bombarding you with questions was not easy.
I was expecting that we would talk directly to Lego Friend.
So
yeah,
her two main officers had to represent her, Celeste and Virus.
Okay.
What topics do we want to discuss tonight?
The concerns that either side has for either team right now.
You guys want peace? We want the same thing.
This is my first watch through. The video literally dropped an hour ago. Like, as soon as the video went live, and they told us what time the video was going to go live. As soon as the video went live, I went live on stream. So this is my first watch through. Yeah, so I don't know what's going to happen. I honestly have no idea. I mean, obviously I know from my own perspective, but how they'll tell the story, time will tell.
How do we realistically set that up so both sides feel safe? What are your suggestions on that?
But just as the meeting was getting started, deep under the mountains, Foxley wasn't going to let Avoma get all the attention on day 3.
Here she
I
goes.
need to do something.
Oh, is this when Piper dies?
Oh my god! Wait, who's doing that? Who's doing that?
There goes Milk. Milk is down. Oh! No! Fall down!
I need to ride.
Go. Girls go.
Who are these people? What?
Keep going to the GMC. Just try.
I'm trying my best.
What? Foxy's going crazy. Foxy's going crazy.
The GMC
Guard
ordered a
down,
lockdown
man.
of all
Guard
the girls
down.
and set out to hunt down Foxley at all costs.
We have situation. Foxley killed 3 girls. This is our problem now.
After the fear of Foxley calmed down a little, Virens needed to confess some things to Narnia.
So I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. The leadership has not been great. I don't think that Ari is fit for the leadership position.
Here it comes.
Heard between
Here it
other
comes.
community leaders, it does feel like what UGF was supposed to be is not what it is anymore.
And this wasn't just the leaders. The rest of the girls were also frustrated with the UGF.
I just want my neutral island because I don't think I can trust the girls' side anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, he's here. He's here. Hello. Okay, whoa. Calm down. You're freaking me out, bro. You're freaking me out over there.
Who are you with?
I'm on my own. Are you killing me?
What did you do to Toby?
I didn't do anything to Toby. Yo, I'm hungry. Oh my god. Go. Get Llama 6. He's trying to kill me, bro. Llama 6, he just tried to kill me. Yeah, there we go. He's gone.
Just hours after the trial,
Oh my God.
Avoma had already murdered more of his team. Furious, the leaders of the boys ordered another trial.
How many
this
boys
time,
are left?
Avoma and the veterans who supported him would not be allowed to get off easy. It was either Avoma's execution or war.
Day 3 to day 4.
On day 4, tension.
439 girls, 446 boys. The boys currently have a 7-player lead. Dog fucking down.
On the boys' side, we're at an all-time high. It seems like one wrong move could spark an all-out civil war.
Yeah, so essentially, the veterans are harboring Avoma.
Dog
Unless we come to an
down.
agreement here, well, boys' side might get a little ugly.
Triple Lion knew that this was way too dangerous. Before the trial, he summoned El Deathly himself to meet.
If we want any shot at peace, we need to figure something out with Avoma, and I think we're gonna have to have that second trial.
They ended up deciding that the trial was to be held at the veterans' base.
I think we should move on to the trial.
Are we ready to do the trial? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's time.
But at this trial, the boys seemed...
I'm so invested in the boys' side. Like, and knowing what happened on the girls' side and what actually happened on the girls' side compared to how they're portraying it, I wonder what it was like compared to how they're portraying the boys' side. You know, like it's... Oh, I'm so invested, man. I'm so invested.
The tensions that had been building up were too high. They wanted to see something.
It is. It literally is, Connor. This is like a real life. It's a reality TV show, man.
Happen.
Right, we need to go to veteran space.
10 times the chaos.
Do we want to have the prosecution do an opening statement?
I was the prosecution and he got pronounced not guilty. Afterwards, he went on a rampage and killed so many people, which I also felt partially responsible for.
I do remember... Wait, no. Spoilers.
Not prosecuted correctly.
Spoilers.
The trial centered on one of Avoma's kills, Ralph. You see, Ralph was very well liked among the boys, someone who could never, ever resort to fighting.
If we let him run free today, I guarantee you we're going to lose at least 20 more people.
YouTube is free, man.
I actually heard some information about Ralph. He apparently had a hit list.
Why is the story changing all the time?
What story are we talking about? Which kill?
That's the father.
Execution is not on the table here.
Why is execution off the table?
Ooh. He ran!
I am out of here. Goodbye.
He ran! No! He's gone. Oh,
I dug this hole ages ago, so it goes down to bedrock. Oh my god. Now I need to get out of here.
Meanwhile, Foxley was also causing huge trouble on the girls' side.
Why did they give him a horse? I don't think they gave it to him. I think he either stole it or it was his horse. Holy crap.
Going deep underground, she was impossible to find, even for the highly organized GMC.
They were not highly organized. They were not highly organized.
Continuing to be on the run. We can't exactly find her. From what I have been told, it seems likely that she is digging underground.
But the girls who were already not the happiest with the girls' leadership were now questioning the GMC. Foxley was slaughtering their team one after another. How could the GMC let her get away?
Rumors were starting to spread that the girls who at first seemed organized were starting to fall apart.
Just a little update on how things are going over here. We do have the 5 of the 6 major groups over here currently within this treaty of peace.
Look, you can see Peace Bridge here. This was going to be the Peace Bridge. And then it turned into the, never mind, the not very peaceful bridge. But yeah, he definitely did seem to prep his escape of Avoma.
And once we're able to figure this out, I think it'd be good to bring it to the girls at that point. How
See, Peace Bridge.
are things going on the girls' side?
Our leaders are low-key, like, worrying me. I'm not gonna lie. They don't want to talk to people. And the person doesn't have the best of takes.
While Jaw still wanted to make things work, his
Damn,
friend
gosh,
Triple Line
she said it how it is, though. She said it how it is.
and was very slowly losing faith in the girls' leadership.
I really want to work with the girls' side here, but they seem a little unstable. I hope they can solve their issues.
But Lego Friend, who the girls claimed had been largely absent so far, did need to bring someone to justice. A player named Ori was known as the Egg Bandits, going around to different meetings and just throwing eggs at people. She had an entire chicken farm just to farm eggs. So she captured Ori and brought her to a trial with all of—
Ori was so lovely. Ori was so sweet. Here's what happened. Here's the real tea, right? Here's the real tea. Ori would go around and throw eggs at people. And whenever you would take a hit and you'd go, ugh, you know, in Minecraft, as you do when you take damage, but you don't actually take damage because it's an egg, people were on such high edge because of Foxley murdering people and the GMC being super intense. They were literally like, what is the word? It was like a military state, right? The military were crown prosecutors. They did everything. They were the bosses of everyone. Even if you weren't part of their alliance or part of their people, they ordered you about like they were the bosses of the whole girl side. And I did not like that. And so when the GMC would be like, everyone needs to go on lockdown, there's been another murder. Everyone being like, oh no, super on edge. Everyone would go hide. And tensions were so high. So when Ori is going around just playing about, throwing eggs, being such a little sweetie, right? This put everyone like super on edge and people were very angry at her for it. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting. Ori gets taken to court, right? This is the courtroom. This is where we had all our big meetings. And the GMC calls a meeting to put someone to justice in court. This is before... Like, this is after Foxley's killed people, and we don't know what the fuck is happening with Foxley. So Foxley's on the run. So all the girls come over thinking the military have been hard at work. They've caught Foxley, and they're going to bring her to justice. And we're all gonna see justice for Foxley, right? For the murders. So we all get there, and they go, welcome to the court hearing for Ori for throwing eggs. And we're like, hold on a minute. What about the murders? Why are we here talking about eggs when girls are getting murdered by each other? What the heck? And it was a huge waste of time that pissed everybody off.
of the UGF nations to figure out if they should execute her.
Guys, everybody, I think there is a little bit too many people here. Either please shut up or get out.
Good morning, everyone. I am here to represent Ori. The worst crime in this server is girls killing girls. Has Ori done that?
Down with the military.
All the leaders attended. It would be rude not to. But everyone was also thinking, how is this...
I'm pretty sure I'm like here.
Lizzie Blast a sub for X.
Hi, Blizz. Hi, how are you? Welcome. Tree.
All productive. But yeah, what the heck's been happening today?
A lot.
Petri the
We've
tree.
had a
Become
couple
the tree,
deaths.
Petri. Petri. Petri the tree.
So I was somewhere
Become
in
the
that
tree,
room
Petri.
when all this was happening.
We had some issues with egg throwers.
People throwing eggs has been the girls' big issue.
The ooh in the background.
I see. Okay.
This trial was unfortunately the nail in the coffin for the UGF and their leaders. So Calliste and Byron, who had been under Lego Friend for days, decided they need to take matters into their own hands.
Yeah, exactly, Turtle. Exactly. Exactly. Get it? Anyway, the boys have an 8-player lead. It is day 5.
Hey Kuru, so we've been thinking the situation with Lego Friend is not improving and we need to do something about it.
We figured something out and we really have a plan to take action.
What is that plan of yours?
I promise you, this is going to be the only thing that works.
I think it's time.
So who do you think they're sending after me?
I don't have anything direct as of right now. Okay, do you want to take Ari to the bunker just in case?
Alright, follow me.
So she could have told Lego, but she didn't.
Oh, Jesus Christ, get me out of here!
Yeah.
That's the leader.
Go down. Go down. There was also a dog down in that, but anyway, go down. Go down.
The entire girls team went into chaos. Their leader was dead.
That's an assassination attempt.
Right.
Like, you know how long it takes to die by suffocation?
That's either an assassination or it's an accident.
Virens was next in line for the throne, but the girls wanted nothing to do with the UGF anymore, leaving Viren alone as the head of an organization that no longer existed.
Oh.
Hobikage, who had the
Honest question, how did you feel when you saw that Lego died? So, what he hasn't discovered, what he hasn't told yet, is that quite a few days before this, I had started putting around my messages of revolt against the GMC and the UGF, because down with the government and down with the military, so I was spreading my word. I was going around the map, placing signposts and of messages of revolt and revolution. You know, down with the military, down with the government, you know. The military were acting as a dictatorship and they were killing girls without any good reason. They were putting kill on sight commands and killing girls without explaining to anyone else on the server why they were killing people. Hopefully that reveal will come soon, Dorinda. Hopefully. Dictator. Exactly. So, not only was I putting up signs, because my signs were getting taken down by the military and their people. And anytime I went to put it back up again, I would notice my last one was gone. So I kept putting up more signs, but I thought, at this point, I've built myself a little fishing shack. It's a beautiful little shack. There's not much going on there, but I had a fishing rod, and that was hard to come by in a world with no mobs. So I collected my fish, and I built an anvil, and I put messages of propaganda on my fish. And I would hand these fish and these stacks of papers out anytime there was a group of people. So at that big court hearing for Ori, the egg thrower, I gave everyone a fish with a message of propaganda against the GMC and the military. And I was going round and I was meeting all the little factions all across the map and asking them how they felt about leadership and what they wanted to do about it. And I secretly started building a revolt.
network of tunnels created a new faction called the Bedrock Sisterhood.
So now, after the destruction of the sham government, I will rise to power.
As for Coraline and the GMC, their goal had always been simple: protect the girls. But since they were so closely associated with the UGF, they were also seen as a joke.
I don't think you should be anywhere near leading anything. First of all, you lack experience, you lack communication, and the GMC has been going down the drain since day one. I joined because I thought we were gonna be a line of proud girls doing things, but we're a joke. Everybody laughs at the GMC, everybody laughs at us because we don't do anything. I'm out. I've already changed my shields. I'm not coming back to the GMC. And I don't think you guys care if people stay anyway.
Sarok came and joined the revolution. Sarok was lovely, by the way. Big props to Sarok.
Whatever. I'm not going to do GMC anymore, thank you. I retire. As of now, I am no longer your marshal. I will not be returning. Do not
Viva
contact me
la
for anything
revolution.
GMC-related. Do not try to find me. I'm just tired, okay? I don't want to deal with this anymore. And people have made it very clear how ungrateful they are. I'm not going to continue to destroy myself in order to prop up people who don't even care. I wish you all the best. I'm out.
The girls now had a new beginning. But
the sad thing is, it was at this point that, you know, the long play hours, the late nights really started to get to a lot of people. And Coraline quitting was a big tipping point in the story and in the atmosphere. Because up until this point, a lot of people had been taking it either very seriously or very not seriously. A lot of these players came from, you know, other Civilization events. And a lot of players like myself had never done a Civilization event before. But this Civilization event is not just a Civilization event, it's a MrBeast video with cash money prize. So then you have two groups of players on the girls' team. You have the players that are hardcore role players that want to be in the video, and you have the players that want to win the prize money.
Birch01 sub for X 25 months. 25 months. Jesus Christ. Anyways, hi Petri. Hope you had a good Christmas.
Thanks for the
BF
resub. Thank you. So you had the girls that were really into the role playing, and you had the girls that were just in it for the money and just wanted the girls to win. Now, unfortunately, a lot of the girls that self-appointed themselves as leaders, like Coraline, Lego Friend, and a few others that had joined and appointed themselves leaders before the event even begun, they were the ones that came from previous Civilization events. So the other girls, like myself, had a big clash with these girls. And there was a huge debate about how we should be playing this and what priorities we had. So when, you know, people very much criticized... Hi Chrome, thank you for the resub, how are you? Welcome. Hello.
Chrome Creeper sub
Thank you.
57 months. Heard about the price of chimneys. Through the roof.
So when players like Coraline wanted to, you know, run things one way and focus on the role play and do things one particular way, a whole group of us didn't agree with that and wanted to play everything very differently. So there became this big clash on how things were run, and unfortunately the atmosphere was not what those players expected when they had done previous Civ events, because a lot of us had never done a Civ event before. So when Coraline quit, she, you know, had a bit of a rough time, and it came out that this whole event really got to her on like an IRL level. Like the stress got out of the server and impacted her real life. And I feel like a lot of other girls probably felt that too, because this was not what they were expecting. Thank you for the resub, Faye. Hi, how are you? Welcome.
Fair Sonia sub for X 27 months. Bleep bloop.
Thanks. Oh my god, thank you. It's good to see you. Welcome. Hi. So, Coraline quit. Had quite an emotional, you know, moment. And that definitely seeped out of the Minecraft server. Meanwhile, the rest of us are like, finally, we're getting rid of, you know, we're taking the power away from the girls that just really wanted to dictate how this would run and what limelight they would get. Because we wanted to win. We wanted the girls to survive, and we wanted to beat the boys. We had a chance at peace. We felt like we may have fucked that. The number of girls who are new to this in comparison to boys, that is also a big discussion to be had. The boys team, right, the way that this worked, to get onto the event, they had invited applications from people that had done previous Civilization events. Now, unfortunately, a lot more boys and men have played Civilization events than women, apparently. So they had, I think the rough number was about 1,000 boys applied to be in the video. But of course, they only need 500. But they only had 300 girls. And that's when they started inviting people instead of asking for applicants, because they didn't have enough, like, women applicants. So that's when I got an invite, long after applications had been open. I got invited to join because they needed more women. They needed more girls, right? And everyone had to be over 18 and everything. So if you think about it, if you keep up with my maths here, the rations, the ratios, the people that apply are likely people that are, you know, used to Civ events, know what they're getting into, and they probably have some experience with PvP, right? And they probably play quite a bit of Minecraft. The people that were then invited in, the chances of that skill level being equal or them having that experience is much lower. And given that there was, I think the total number was 1,000 boys, 600 girls, and it was first come, first serve, let's say 20% of each group is of a high skill level at PvP or at Minecraft in general. Let's say 20% of 1,000 boys are high skill, right? And 20% of 600 girls are of high skill. Now, only 500 of each group get in, but that's still a much higher skill point for the boys overall than it is for the girls. So the boys had an unfair advantage. Second to this, we had boys infiltrate the girls' team. There was a group of about 6 boys that had used AI to pretend to be girls and get into the girls' team. And they went around setting traps, luring girls in and killing a bunch of girls. And it took several days of us filling reports to the mod team to say, hey, these are actually boys and we can prove it because here are their YouTube channels where they're leaking the MrBeast video and they're showing their tactics about how they're bragging about killing all these girls. And they're very clearly men. So they were removed. That took several days to remove those boys. And then to make up for it, they did invite some girls afterwards, but those girls then suffered several days disadvantage and they revived the girls that were wrongly murdered that we could, prove. So the girls were off to a huge disadvantage to start because the infiltrating boys and because of the unfair skill level, because there simply wasn't enough girls. So is there a list anywhere of everyone that was even in this? There might be at the end. There was a whitelist. I don't know if I have access to that anymore, but it was 1,000 players, so it was a lot. Is that a commentary on the state of things and how the boys are less likely to be touching grass? I feel slightly called out. No, absolutely not. Anyway, Coraline has just stepped down from the military. What the fuck's gonna happen next?
But on the boys' side, Avoma was still causing a massive divide between the sides. But soon, he would push his luck a little too far. Got him. Oh my god, that's such a good death. Wait.
Oh no.
Slade using self-defense is freaking hilarious.
Avoma had renamed his sword to self-defense. And at this point, this was too much for even El Deathly to excuse.
As of today, we the veterans, we do not support Avoma.
The boys next door and the veterans sent their best PvPers to hunt him down.
Dog down.
I am being hunted big time.
Here we go. Another one. Another one.
Oh,
another one.
Right there. There is someone right
it's
there.
It's not Divine.
Oh.
Not our mod. No Divine. This is not Divine. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready?
G, bro. GG.
Dog down. Although I will say, this was the one time we didn't cheer Dog down. We were actually very sad for the loss of Avoma because he was benefiting our cause. So, RIP. But Dog down.
Oh, Avoma was slammed. Avoma was slammed.
W. Oh my god! Finally, he's gone!
Avoma's dead.
Yeah, not Divine is the hero.
Oh my. Avoma.
Look at all the W's in chat.
Avoma was finally brought to justice. And to take him down, the boys had actually, finally, worked together. And now, maybe, they were willing to talk. It was time to hold a grand meeting to discuss peace with all members of the boys. But first, is this the basketball court?
Beast Ball.
Oh my god.
Yo, this is sick. Also, while I'm here, do you guys like beef?
Of course.
Let's go.
As you guys know, I collabed with Jack Links to launch my very own beef sticks. I've been eating Jack Links since I was a little kid, and the fact that I now have a product with them is actually insane.
I gotta try this. Hold on, wait. Yes! Boom!
Let's go!
Our brand new beef sticks come in 4 flavors: original, teriyaki, turkey, and
People
zero
don't
sugar.
know, but I'm actually quite good at Minecraft.
Made with 100% real beef. You want to try my meat? Go to Walmart, Target, Kroger, or 7-Eleven. These Johns
Not in
taste
the UK,
amazing.
man.
Welcome everybody to the All Boys Summit. We wanted to bring you all here today
Whoa, so
to talk about the possibility of what lies ahead for our civilization and all of our groups here. Each of the leaders are going to be giving their stances in an open discussion here today. I would like to introduce myself. My name is John Leash. I am representing Raft City and the Bridge of Peace. Boys and girls can live in harmony. And I, for one, would love to see an ending to our civilizations where basically we live united.
The girls to win. He wanted the girls to win. He wants the girls to win.
We've got the leaders on board. It's just, we need to convince everybody else. The rest of the boys.
Attention,
They wanted the
everyone.
girls to win?
You may have noticed a small platform has appeared in front of the tower. One blue, one pink. Whoever is standing in the middle of that platform tomorrow morning will be teleported to the top of the tower. The player that you elect will represent your civilization in a meeting with the representative from the other team. The decision they make will have a massive impact on the future of your civilization. You can choose your representative however you want, but it must be one player. So choose carefully. I'll see you tomorrow.
Ooh.
This meeting just changed.
So that does change a lot about this meeting. I will say, now that we have a majority of the boys here today, I do believe that we should talk about who to elect to go and represent the boys.
The leaders are going to give speeches. And what we're going to do
Oh, here
is
we
I
go,
want all
here
the
we
leaders to
go.
make a pillar so we see who's running.
The obvious choice was Hobikage, who had quickly united the girls under the Bedrock Sisterhood.
If you need a leader, I have time. Vote for me is a vote for you.
Chat, I'm right here. I'm not even joking. I'm right here, baby.
It's a vote for girls, and it's a vote to win. Sister strong.
But there was also Coraline, and while the GMC was still seen as a joke, she herself was a respected leader, and if it came to PvP, she might be a good option.
I understand very clearly that I am a controversial figure. As a leader of the GMC, it has been my duty to show that we as girls mean business.
So was it Coraline or Hobikage? Or could it be...
Oh, here we go.
Hi, hello.
I feel like Narnia would be good.
I'm Narnia. You can call me Shauna. You may know of me for the bridge.
Yeah, she's already very well connected with the guys. I think Narnia's been fantastic.
We don't know what this meeting truly is for. I am very capable and very neutral on any opinion I have. I'm in talks with 5 of the 6 leaders on the boys, and I'm aware of a lot of the plans that have been going on. I have your best interests in mind. I always have. And I will go down fighting for you all. And that's all I have to say, really. Thank you.
How much does Narnia know?
Narnia, who had just wanted to lay low in the events, had barely beaten Hobikage and had been elected to represent the girls.
I voted for him.
On the boys'
She was
side,
goated,
a
I'm
lot
not
of
gonna
them
lie.
thought they were the main character.
I'm Eric Sammy, and compared to most of you, I am broke. I will try my best.
All right, next candidate, please. Triple Line, come up, please.
I'm sure you guys have seen the people calling my name in chat. I'm here to explain that I am the best option for this role. Now, as you know, I've led the boys next door. I've led them to very great heights. I've made the largest nation that the boys have seen. And I think that option to lead the boys, I will lead us to even greater heights, no matter what Jimmy Beast throws at me. No matter what he throws at me.
He's so insanely
Triple Line
Swedish.
emerged as the clear favorite and was elected to represent the boys.
Triple Lion has won the vote and will be the person to stand on the stage tomorrow.
The leaders were Triple Lion and Narnia, who had met at the border back on day 1 and now had the fate of their entire civilization in their hands.
Hi, Triple.
Okay, hi, hello. We're here to talk to
Interesting.
Narnia. You were elected leader. Congratulations. I'm happy to hear.
Representative is a word we...
This is so interesting. Because I had no idea. I mean, we knew that Narnia was going up because we obviously voted for her. We didn't know who the boys had elected. And we didn't know what the boys wanted. And all we knew was that whoever would go up on the tower, whoever stood on those platforms, whoever we elected, would make a decision that would change the course of the server of the civilization. And beyond that, we knew nothing else.
One thing that we wanted to talk about, obviously, was what were your plans when you were about to go up there? What do you have in mind, really?
Trying to make sure that my team doesn't experience a downfall for what I'm approaching.
Okay, that makes sense. I think that I can agree that the worst thing either of us can get out of this is our team suffering.
Exactly.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
We push through, and we're gonna work together.
Day 6. The boys have a 5-player lead. Oh my goodness.
As day 6 opened, people only had one thing on their mind. What would happen on the tower?
What is happening here?
That's a lot of people. That's actually insane.
I'm a bit late to the party.
Trap the lion! We have one for peace.
Cake of peace?
So I just wanted to ask, straight up, are you planning to create a peace preparation?
I'm still not sure. It depends what the girls do.
Oh.
Is this who all the girls have elected as their leader?
Yes.
Do you still want to make peace with the boys?
I'm gonna try, and if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, but it's worth a shot at the end of the day.
Okay.
In a moment, Triple, we are going to teleport you to the top of that tower, and you're going to make a decision that all these boys have to live with. When given a choice between peace or war, what do you tend to lean towards?
Depends what the girls do.
I have faith that you will make the best decision in all our favor.
Oh no.
You two were chosen by your sides to represent them. Before we begin, I would like to ask that you take your armor and weapons and put them in these chests. I'm going to start a 5-minute timer. And when that timer hits 0, if both of you are still alive and up here, when we drop the wall and at the end of day 7, instead of only one side splitting $50,000, everyone alive on the map will split $50,000.
That means
But
$50 per person.
when this 5-minute timer hits 0, if one of you is dead, that is essentially an act of war, and only the side with the most players at the end of day 7 still alive will split the $50,000. This is a sword that one hits anybody.
Oh man.
Oh, he put it as an inventory.
Whoa.
Start the timer.
He immediately took it.
If we were to count up how many people we have on each side right now, do we know what the numbers are? I was told that we have 424 boys, Narnia, compared to your...
419 girls.
Interesting. To what degree do you think that the girls will uphold peace if I do not kill you here?
I believe I can convince them. I think everyone deserves money no matter how little it is.
You are certain that the girls will not attack the boys if I make the right decision here?
I'm certain I can convince them.
No.
3 minutes.
She fucked up.
Listen, before today, I really believed peace had a chance. I'd spoken to you over the border so many times, but...
She said, I believe I can convince them. Not, yeah, absolutely. The girls just want peace. She fucked up, man.
When I was in that circle, 500 boys were chanting war in Narnia.
Well, 423 if we're being pedantic.
Every single one of them. There were some. John Leash gave me a cake of peace, I believe he called it. I think that the way to prevent the murder of all of you is to allow some of you to survive as lesser numbers, despite us being alive.
That's
I think
messed
that by
up.
not
Again, it's the assumption that the boys will just annihilate the girls in war. This makes me so angry.
choosing peace here, ironically, will end up with less conflict.
Well, the wall falls either way if I live or die, right?
The wall falls either way, exactly.
Oh man.
I'd rather everyone walk out with at least something.
They will murder you.
I'm okay with that. If that happens, I'm okay with it.
You have 1 minute.
Narnia, it's not about your side, it's about mine. They won't back down. In that situation, I have to maintain the lives of my own.
No.
I'm sorry, Narnia.
Narnia!
Oh!
They
Oh
don't
my
want
God.
a peaceful ending, Narnia. We won't get what we want.
Please, Lion, think about this.
Oh my gosh.
If only she'd eaten a golden apple
Lion, remember what we
beforehand.
said, Lion.
13, 12, 11, 10.
No.
What? Triple Lion!
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, at this point, we all bolted. We all ran.
A decision was put in front of me. To keep the amount of money involved and split with the girls left alive.
You know what's even worse? Hugh was able to go back and tell the boys what happened. But we had no one. We had no information. We had no idea what happened on that island, on the tower. We had no idea what was at stake. We had no idea what decision was made. All we knew was that Triple Lion killed Narnia with act of war. So we thought, okay, the boys are coming to kill us. That's all we could assume.
At the end of the event.
Oh man.
Or instead, to maintain the rules and make us the money if we have the most people alive, which we will. After we go to war on the girl.
No.
On the girls' team, they had lost who they thought could be their leader.
We need to work together. Don't give up.
They'll start thinking of a plan. The numbers were basically tied, but their morale was at an all-time low.
So he was the last kid to sort it?
At
I
least
don't
for
know,
now,
actually.
Because Triple Lion had decided to bring his leaders to his castle. They needed to discuss plans because the wall was dropping tomorrow. And one person had
It is
something
logical.
to say.
It is, unfortunately.
Hi, Triple. All right. Can you explain to me why you chose to betray the trust that we had built in each other over the past 6 days?
It was for the better of all of the boys, and not only the boys, but for the survival.
For the betterment of the boys, or the betterment for you?
For everyone, me included.
We have talked day in and day out, every single day at that border, talking with the girls, giving them our word, giving them our trust. And the moment that you go up there, you decide to throw it all away?
Ja, you would be dead. Every leader at this meeting, I imagine, would not survive if I had chosen peace.
You don't know that.
It's clear that there's nothing more to say. Are you going to stand with us or against us, Joe?
If you truly believe that there was no other way for this to go, kill me. Because you betrayed my trust, and I don't want to live in the same world as you.
I can't kill one of my own. Dowdens, kill him. Thank you.
No, what a fucking coward. He just didn't want everyone to know that he killed him. What a coward. No. Messed up, man. Messed up.
Triple Lion
Dog
had just
down.
murdered his friend, but
Dog
there was no
down.
time to dwell on it. He had to prepare for war tomorrow, but just afterward, Triple Lion heard that there were some girls who wanted to meet with him.
We have a very interesting
still got the sword.
deal that we think you might like to accept from us.
What's the deal?
Girl side is kind of like looking kind of cooked right now, and we aren't actually like super down with them. So we were thinking maybe we could just like
Helping you kill girls on this side.
This sounds like a wonderful plan.
This group of girls started killing other girls left and right.
Why? There's more.
They were.
It was at this point the girls went into full-blown meltdown. It was kind of accepted that so many of the girls had zero experience of PvP, and the boys' side had confirmed had some of the best PvPers in the world. So it was kind of demoralizing. We'd all lost our steam, and everyone like turned on each other. And this group of girls went and murdered a whole bunch of others. And it became an in-war between one group of girls murdering everyone else and another group of girls trying to hunt those group of girls. And it was fucking mayhem. It was chaos. And I didn't understand why, like, killing off the other girls is not going to win you anything. The boys aren't going to give you anything. At that point, it was for screen time and nothing else. Because at that point, the best thing we could do is, like, not kill each other and stay alive. But they'd already lost hope, even though we had barely given the boys an advantage. Their girls are actually pulling the #1 boy move. I don't think I can win, so I will... Yeah. They threw on purpose because they didn't think we'd win. The boys aren't the ones with the money to give. Madness.
We're completely unchecked. Someone needed to save the girls.
No, I knew it. This was not a redemption arc for Coraline. If they phrase it as a redemption arc, this is not Coraline's redemption arc. I don't think Coraline is a bad person. She's probably very lovely. But Coraline was not nice to the girls in this server. Coraline was, quite frankly, very rude.
Our purpose is to protect all girls.
We're better.
I vow above all.
What a
to never bow
dictator.
down. Glory to the girls.
No.
Coraline had reunited old members of the GMC and set out to destroy these vigilantes. Triple-Line thought the war would be easy, that they'd just walk into the girl side and win the 50,000. But the girls had secret tunnels, traps everywhere, and...
This is my base. This is my base. Where my girls from the Revolution, the Guild, we fucking took a stand. Oh my God, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Day 6, baby. 385 to 402. The boys have a 17 advantage.
Hours until the wall dropped. Everyone was making their final preparations.
We've got the veterans, we've got some of my boys next door. We're gonna charge in and kill as many girls as possible. We also have a very large group of our builders and non-combatants at Lingulini's base.
We're gonna hold down the stronghold of the campus. Triple-Line didn't really have a plan other than keeping players alive by hiding them underground at Lingulini's. However, he trusted the veterans and used them as a strike force that would use boats to invade the other island. Meanwhile, Coraline had developed her own strategy.
I have split all the fighting girls. Left side is going to sweep in through the mountains and kill sleeping people. The right side is going to sweep in and kill people in cities and bunkers. We're going to firstly kill the peace bridge, and then we're going to take on the main army.
So what actually happened? The whole week, the girls from the GMC and the military had this whole thing of let's build a fortress, and all the girls that can't fight will hide in the fortress, and then all the girls that can fight will defend the fortress, and we will protect the girls that cannot fight, and we will survive and win. So when Coraline decided to take a last stand and reunite the GMC again, the military, whatever, she said, I don't care anymore. We're going to go on a suicide run, and we're just going to take out as many boys as we can. So that took most of the girls' fighters away from this fortress, which at this point in time hadn't even finished being built, because the girls kept insisting it needs to be this big, huge fortress instead of something small and well defended. So they built this huge freaking thing which had no defense mechanisms, and it was not defensible in any way, shape or form, and all the girls that couldn't fight, when they knew war was coming, they fled to the fortress.
She didn't know it, but if her attack force found Lingulini,
That's
they
the
might just be
fortress
able to
there.
catch them completely by surprise.
Everyone, on me. One blood, one blade.
You all have spent the last few days simulating civilization. 1,000 of you. 500 boys, 500 girls.
You have made friends, enemies, elected leaders, and built your civilizations. But today, the wall that has been separating you from the very beginning of this video
Here it comes.
will fall. Whichever side has the most players alive by the end of the day will split the $50,000 prize amongst themselves.
Just kill as much as you can.
Gentlemen, lock in.
Server, shatter the wall!
Here come the boys.
We got a battle here on the Peace Bridge.
Oh man.
As the battle was raging on, Coraline noticed that Triple Line had not brought as many troops as she expected. So she had an idea. She relocated one of her squads at the last second to charge into the Peace Bridge.
We're holding the bridge. Holding the bridge. We're not letting them pass.
Show the guys who's boss!
Oh, there's a ton on the bridge!
There we go.
There's all of them. Go first. Come this way. Come this way. Come this way. We need reinforcements.
They left?
Tell veterans to flank the bridge if you can.
Is that them? Is that them? Look, look, look. Across the water. Horses. Go, go, go.
Keep going, keep going.
Flank the bridge.
Push!
Oh no.
Don't give up!
Keep moving, keep going, keep going, keep going.
They're pushing. Hold.
Boys flanking from behind.
Try to push in.
We need to hold the bridge.
Oh wait, the boys are
Oh
surrounding you.
The
no.
girls are now entrapped on the bridge.
The boys are coming back. They're coming. They're coming. Hold them between us.
Utilize your shields. Utilize your shields. Let them use their arrows.
Get her! Get her, Wesley!
Raise it down, boys!
Nice!
Well
Oh, I
down.
see Triple Lions. They're charging. Triple Lion is charging.
Push!
Oh man. They're just taking us out, man.
Retreat. Retreat.
Oh, here they
Abandoning your
go.
fellow girls? Go back and help them!
No, let them die. We're split off, guys.
Watch out. On the right. On the right.
Get the straggler. Get the straggler.
Get her! Get her! Get her!
You got left behind! No!
Oh man.
Pick him up! Pick him up!
Oh my god. 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 We're getting surrounded. I'm low.
Nice! Good kill, good kill.
So another girl is down.
I'm in this video.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna die.
Let's go, boys!
Girls are dropping left and right. They're picking you off.
Oh,
boys. Oh my god.
there goes Coraline.
Get her! Get her!
Get her!
Down she goes. 5 HP. Down she goes.
Coraline was dead, and her army was in peace.
I wonder why. Because they went on a suicide run, which they very obviously called a suicide run. They had no plans of surviving that battle, and she made that abundantly clear because she gave up on this whole server. So
Some
I'm not
managed to make it
surprised.
to safety in the bunkers, but that didn't stop Triple Lion's army from chasing down the rest who were on the surface.
I'm being chased.
I hate to do this to you.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Get her, get her.
Oh man. I wonder if he regrets it. $242 girls to 349 boys.
With the day coming to a close, it was a victory for the boys.
They cut the final
350 of them
battle.
Split the
No.
$50,000 prize. And that concludes the Boys versus Girls
No.
Civilization experiment. Thank you for watching.
No. Oh my goodness.
I'm being chased.
I hate to do this.
There was one final epic battle. There was one final epic battle. On my base with my girls, we were the last girls standing at the very end of the war. And we took out a bunch of boys. And literally, the mods were there. And they filmed the conclusion of the war where they announced the timer was up. The boys have won. And we survived to the end. We didn't win, but we survived to the end. Damn. Yeah, they were clearly biased towards predetermined characters. As I said, that's quite normal for Civilization events. And almost all the characters featured have been featured in other Civilization events. It is a shame, but it was kind of expected. Do I wish I had a little more screen time because I had a freaking epic story? Yeah, and maybe I'll be able to get that video out where I can show what happened from the Revolution's perspective. That's my cat's dinner time. But it was still incredible, and I met so many freaking cool women, and a lot of them are content creators, and a lot of them are such amazing people, and I would definitely do this again. Either another Civilization event or another event like with MrBeast, but we will see. Damn, what a disappointing ending though. Let's see, hold on. Whee! Let me move over here. What are people saying? Don't look at my recommended. If you had a choice between peace and war, what would you choose? War. Oh my god, they're all saying war. Viva. Wait. Undo. Oh god. Viva la revolution. The girls did fantastic, despite the drama. Thanks for letting me be a part of this. Dog down, baby. There we go. Dog down. Watching this has convinced me I could never do something like this. I'd get picked off on day one because my ass is too trusting. Listen, it wasn't so bad, you know? It actually wasn't as bad as it seems. The girls were really lovely. If there was a few bad eggs. There were a few bad eggs. And I think too many people went in there just wanting screen time and trying to make the most of that. Self-defense, by the way, no cap. It's Avoma. It's Avoma himself. Linguini Mafia turned into Linguini. You see, Linguini has been a part of another Civilization event. So these videos remind me of when we played a live-action role-playing in the forest of 200 children, supervised by adults, every weekend when I was 12 years old. These events were so fun. Very common children's activity in Denmark. Damn, that's freaking cool. I wish we had that here. I would 100% do that, for real. Boys, we have Swite. Girls, where's Marla? I don't know what that means. Better than the actual Minecraft movie. See, Avoma being a villain is something that happens in every video he's in. These people have been in so many of these videos. So it's a great honor to be part of this amazing Minecraft experience. Although I'm a small creator, I was glad to be considered to participate. I met so many incredible people, and I hope to see them again someday. Nobody talk about Jen's Minecraft skin in the thumbnail. So much fun being part of the GMC. Veterans on top. Boys go to college, get knowledge. That was funny, to be fair. Oh, look, it's me, chat. Quick. Like that. Press that like button. Were you allowed to record it? Yes, I recorded my own perspective. I do have the footage. It is unfortunately in low quality because I fucked up my settings and I was running on extremely little sleep. But, yeah, I liked my own comment. Snitches get stitches. To be fair, if they're content creators, getting screen time in a MrBeast video is probably worth more than $50K. Yeah, that's literally what everyone said. And a lot of people were content creators. At least you got a footage. Yeah, exactly. I had been meaning to edit it, but I didn't really, I don't know, it kind of got lost in a lot of things that I've been working on. So I haven't put together a video for it yet. Are we getting POV Petri movie on channel soon? I haven't edited anything. And that makes me really sad. I really should put something together. The equivalent of someone asking an artist to work for free for exposure. One of my favorite memories was being a part of an army of about 100 children. Our army got attacked and one of the adults charged through our ranks. I went, I want to kill that guy. So I turned and charged after him just as they did. The rest of the kids charged forward. So I got to run through them whilst they ran the other way. It was very epic for 12 years old. Damn. Oh, why didn't the toggle work? I don't know why the toggle didn't work. Bam, bam, bam. Small creators, never give up. Yeah, this is good fun. I'm gutted I didn't get any screen time, but you know, I'm glad I did it. And I'd do it again in a heartbeat. It's crazy. 500,000 views. Sheesh. Oops. So yeah, this was my experience in a MrBeast video.